Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning, welcome back to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us this Saturday. Start your weekend, and I'll tell you what, this is going to be a brilliant weekend and indeed a brilliant day today. If you watched this earlier on Wake Up Call, you'll have seen, well, all the competitiveness that was taking place on Play Your Crafts Right. Didn't win today, but congratulations to Team YouTube. But you will have... you will have also, you said with gritted teeth, congratulations to Team YouTube. But you will have also seen sneaky peeks as to what we're going to be bringing you over the course of the day today. And during this show, launch day, we bring you brand new products. And I feel so very lucky to be able to bring you yet another launch from Hunkydory. And I say another launch, actually, 3 brand new launches for you, which if you so desire, you can get in one big bundle at one amazing price. But we're bringing you the launch today of the beautiful brand new Forever Florals Winters collection. You've got your Animal Kingdom Season 2, as I like to call it, and also the Clockwork Emporium. 3 absolutely amazing brand new collections. Value for money is off the chart with these. Craftability with these is just, I mean, again, amazing. So much craftability, and the artwork that you get with each and every one of these collections is quite simply astonishing. I always say this, I'm very consistent when I say this, aside from the goodies that we bring you here at Crafters Companion, my 2 other favourite ranges, I love Dreamies, who are here with us of course as well, and Hunkydory I absolutely love. The Buy the Show collection details are on the screen for you right now. £93.50 or $135.62 if you're shopping with us in the US. So even if you're a Platinum member, you've got free US shipping on this as well. But let's have a bit of a taster as to what you can expect if you're going for the Buy the Show collection, because my lovely TV wife, the winner of today's Play Your Crafts Right as well, Debbie Robinson, is here with me. You love Hunkydory, didn't you? You love it.
Always have, Ben. Always. I've been a massive, big fan.
Yeah.
I've loved and adored Hunkydory for many a year, and the reason being is the quality, the superb value for money. There's another other company out there, in my opinion, obviously we've got our own company, but another company that do craft kits the way that Hunkydory do them, and they're absolutely beautiful, stunning quality, great value for money, beautiful designs, and the exception, honestly, no exception today, because these are so glorious. I was so excited when I got told that I was doing this show, because I've been crafting with Hunkydory for years, Ben.
Yeah.
Not many people know, although if you do follow me, you'll know I am a massive fan of Hunkydory. And this beautiful collection, I just absolutely adore. It's the Animal Kingdom Part 2. Part 2. But it is absolutely beautiful. Stunning, gorgeous foiling, stunning, strong images of all the animals in the Animal Kingdom. And they're oh, Ben, I just every time I see it, I think of you. I just love this collection. But I have been crafting with Hunkydory for a very long time, and my God, oh, my Auntie Jean, God love her, was a huge fan of Hunkydory, and was one of the reasons why I got into crafting, in all honesty, because I just used to love seeing what she did with them. And she actually bought me a kit when I went to help her one day. I literally, that's where my crafting journey kind of started. But again, absolutely beautiful quality that you can see. And this one is those gorgeous Heavenly Winters, or forever flowers. I'll get it out right. Forever Floral.
Get it by the end of the show.
I know, I'll get it by the end of the show.
Winters.
But look at the quality of the foiling, the matastic finish, which is obviously a trademark under Hunkydory. But again, absolutely exquisite, beautiful winter florals. Such strong images, such beautiful images, such classy, elegant images. And then you've got this one. Look at this. This is just... oh, oozing, come on! Oozing deliciousness, because this is all about the steampunk theme, that lovely I'm doing it again. Craftwork Emporium.
Clockwork Emporium.
Thank you. I keep calling it Craftwork. Clockwork Emporium.
Craftwork. Weren't they abandoned in the 80s?
Do you know? Honestly, you'll have to excuse me. Can't even use the excuse of not having anything to eat or drink because I've had plenty. But come and look at this. Masculine cards, everything working together. You can use things that you already have in your crafty stash with your dies and things like that. However, you've got all the tools you need in these fantastic
Look at those
kits.
spectacles.
The spectacles are amazing. I wanted to find my little. Where is he gone? I'll find it. I'll show you in more detail when we do some demoing. But look at the matte-tastic finish with that beautiful heavy foil in there. Absolutely exquisite, stunning quality. Loads of things that you can do with them. You're going to be able to create lots and lots of cards as well, which is what I love. And one of the reasons what my auntie, loved herself, she used to make cards for charity for the hospice, local hospice that she was at. And this is what she used to do. She used to love using Hunkydory because she could always be guaranteed of the quality, always be guaranteed of the value for money because of the amount of things that you can get out of one particular card kit, and just stunning, beautiful designs, which I know, I love, I know Craig loves. To our Craig out there, because he's a massive Hunkydory fan, huge Hunkydory fan. So we are loving the fact that we keep bringing these fantastic kits to you. And today, super special, because let me tell you, I got so excited when I saw these. I opened them up, I was like, oh my God, that's gorgeous. Open the next one up, oh my God, that's even more good. I was like, oh no, look at this one. I was like, this is just so exciting. So I'm really geared up, going to get myself started, because we're going to craft all these 2 hours.
Oh yes, we're going to do some craft work. Yes, they were abandoned in the 80s. Thank you to Rachel, who's on the socials today. German band, founded in 1969. What was their big hit, everybody?
Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
I was going to say Einstein, I Go Go, but I don't think that is. No. Kraftwerk. Where's a model? Yeah. I remember that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've won yourself absolutely nothing. Thank you for all the lovely messages coming through. Valerie's in with us from Alabama. Charlotte's in from Georgia. Joe from South Dakota. Mary Pat 1000's in from sunny Montana. Patty Hurd is in from California. Mariah says hello all from Hamburg, New York. Glad to see some steampunk and chickadees on the show today. Chickadees. No, not chickatita, chickadees. Place my order, says Mariah. Mary says, good morning, everyone from Maine. I love all 3 paper collections here. Julie says, Julie Barlow, hello, crafty friends. There are 3 collections I don't have, so I had to place an order to shop the show. Not that I need any more, but I love Hunkydory. You always need more. Valerie says, looking dapper today, Ben. Thank you. Shaddai says, good morning, me Lord Ben and Debbie. Lord Ben, where were you yesterday when it was my birthday? It's so cold in Ottawa, Canada. I wasn't here, but happy birthday for yesterday. Hope you had a brilliant day. Lots of love for the cute little otters within that Animal Kingdom collection. Charlotte saying, those otters are so cute. Rachel says she likes the otters. And Mariah says, owls and puffins and otters. Oh my, what's that from? That's from...
Is it us?
Yes.
Is it? Oh my, yeah. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my.
I can't remember the song now, but yeah, it's Wizard of Oz.
And Caroline says, good afternoon, lovely crafty peeps. I love Hunkydory. Well, let me have a quick flick through the beautiful Heavenly Winter collection. You'll see all of these in action today, but I think it's definitely worthwhile just having a look through a few of the collections that we've got. Had a good flick through the Animal Kingdom and also that Clockwork Emporium for you earlier on. But what you'll get with these, as I say, is a huge amount of craftability. Within your top pads, you get, of course, 8 sheets of toppers. You get 8 sheets of your foiled cardstock, along with your 8 sheets of your printed cardstock as well. And it is all done for you, if you like. So it's all matched up beautifully for you. So you don't then have to think to yourself, well, what can I layer this onto? It's all done for you. What about inserts? It's all done for you because you'll get 36 sheets of your inserts in there as well. And as you can see, and as Debbie's already demonstrated, these are beautiful. They'll simply pop out for you. You've got the beautiful artwork. You've got frames upon frames upon frames. And what I love is I kind of look and think, well, you've got 2 cards there right away. If you decide to use these smaller elements on another card, maybe you've got 3 cards, 4 cards. But then again, if you decide that you want to go completely to town, you can use all of these elements in one card. You can add all of these elements onto that card as well. It depends how frugal or over the top that you want to go. And as I say, the great thing is, as we go through, remember, all of this is on Matte-tastic for you as well. The great thing is, It's all married and matched up for you too. You've got your ovals and your rectangles here as well, all with that beautiful foiling. And again, you can see how everything matches up beautifully, and look at the flecks of foiling that you've got within this as well. Just absolutely stunning. Here's another design for you again, with that sort of arch window. You've got your beautiful butterflies in there, and the beautiful florals as well. And again, smaller little elements which you can use for tags, which you can use as little stoppers, add as little embellishments. And what you'll see as well, particularly with those topper sheets, Hunkydory cram every ounce of that A4 with craftability. Beautiful foiling with these as well. They just make sensational cards. This is the point. And you know, it's always interesting to hear Debbie talk about Hunkydory and how, you know, she sort of began her crafting with these. These are for everybody, right? If you're someone who's never crafted before, get a set today and you'll be crafting like an absolute whiz in no time. And look at this extra little bonus set that you get within this collection, which has got almost a little, I don't know what you call it, the little tags that you put in when you're planting your flowers, which tells you which each and every one of the flowers is. So it gives you all of the information there. You've got little tags of all different sizes and foiled as well. And those are your two little bonus topper sheets that you're going to get within this collection. As I've mentioned, not only do you get the toppers with the matching cardstock, but then all of your inserts that you're going to get as well match up beautifully. So you're not going to get stuck with a collection like this. And say, for example, you did get a little bit stuck, you got all of these goodies home and you got a little bit overwhelmed and you're like, where do I start? You always get inspiration sheets with these too. So you're never left alone. And as I say, over the course of the next couple of hours, you're also going to see some beautiful demos with our Debbie as well. And not only do you get all of the toppers, all of the cardstock, all of those inserts in there as well, but you're going to get your, well, I say your little book. This one is actually your square book with 150 sheets of beautiful images. So again, you've got instant cards here straight away. You know, if you need like quick cards, you've absolutely got it within this collection. There's 150 sheets in total, 25 different images. So quickly do the maths on that, Ben. That is 6 of each by my count. So again, if you're looking for value for money, you've got it right here in this collection. And let's not beat about the bush here. You know, with your flowers, with your butterflies, with all those kind of florals, you're just going to use a collection like this time and time and time again. By the way, if you are a big fan of Hunkydory and you like the collections, these little books as well are always super, super popular. And it is just a case, you know, as Georgina's just saying once again, literally, it's a great line, I don't know who came up with that. Get one of these, right? Whack it on the front of a card, you're done. Get your inserts, whack them on the inside of your card, you're done. But that's what it's like, you're laughing at me, but that's what this is about, Debbie, isn't it? 23.98, 34.78, easy, quick crafting, but you've got a card which looks like you've spent hours poring over it.
Honestly, that is the absolute, you know, truth. This is why Hunkydory have been so successful for so many years, is because of the ease of use, but that quality. And they really are stunning. And believe you me, when I say I've got a lot of Hunkydory kits, I was still the same. When I was at Chesterfield, every time a Hunkydory kit came in, I had to have it, I had to have it, I had to have it. I'm still like that now. I'm still an avid customer. I absolutely love their work. When I see the guys down at Create and Craft, they are the first people that I go to have a nosy at what's coming up, because I love their work. Yeah. There's just stunning work, and it does make crafting so easy, so enjoyable, and so for anybody of any craft ability, whether you're new to crafting, whether you've been doing crafting for a little bit, in and out, whether you've been crafting for years, you're going to love these kits because it's that quality that just stands out, and which is why they are the leading, you know, specialists in papercraft kits, because that's what they're just renowned for all over the world, not just here in England. So I'm going to start with my favourite.
Hang on a minute.
I know.
You've got the Animal Kingdom in front of you, and you said the Clockwork Emporium is your favourite.
Because all three of these kits are stunning. They're absolutely beautiful. But I am going to start. I'm an animal lover at heart, and I love these. So I'm going to tell you exactly what you're getting in here. First of all, this little book is just an instant card on the front of a piece of cardstock, maybe embellish it a little bit with some matting and layering, or what our Craig loves to do, little bit of fussy cutting. But you've got the beautiful images and lots of sheets. Oh, that's what's on my back. It almost feels like they've done my tattoo there.
On your back?
Because I've got it on my back, yeah.
Have you?
Oh, you have, yeah. Did you not know that?
What dolphins on your back?
Well, you had a little look down there earlier, didn't you? Well, when you were helping with my mic pack, did you not see it?
I didn't have a... Just by the way, just for the record, I did not. Debbie was asking me to help her put her mic
down the back of my dress.
so I literally grabbed it and
down
dropped
the back
it.
there.
I did not linger and have a look and go, oh, what's down there? I didn't...
But it is down. I've got lob dolphins on there, absolutely beautiful. But these strong images are all about that lovely animal. Animal Kingdom. Oh, look, they're just exquisite. I'm just going to give you a little flick through so you can see the kind of images. Look at those two beauties. I'm going to do a demo with these later. The family of penguins, I love them. The tigers. But as you can see, it's the little book of the same themes that are in this kit. So there is 144 that you can instantly make cards with. Let's just put this into perspective. 144 topper sheets in there, embellish with other cards, make little packs up, sell 3 or 4 at a time. Do you know what I mean? Money back instantly.
Exactly right.
50p, a pound, card done, job's a good one.
Yeah.
And then you've got the kits, and the kits are absolutely exquisite. And this is what I used to do, little trick that my auntie taught me. Get them home, spread them out, pop your matching cardstock, so you'll know because each one has got all the topper elements, die cut elements. Some have got multiple layers of frames on there. Beautiful foiling, you can see that foiling. This is absolutely gorgeous cardstock as well. It really, truly is. And the second season of these animals are just phenomenal. So you'll see there's elements of it. Topper, card. Make sure you go a little bit longer because you could focus that on being a main part of your card and just add a little bit of the couple of extra little bits without adding anything on. Use the other side, make your cardstock go further. 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards. How many cards can you get out of one? And then you've got that foiling on there, and then you've got a traditional one that doesn't have the foiling but has beautiful imagery. And again, I'm going to be doing a demonstration with those later on. But you're just going to choose them, pick them, put them together, and then get crafting. You've also got as well, Ben, gorgeous inserts that you're going to be able to use. And again, all uncoated, stamp onto them with your stamped images, you know, your verses. Maybe you've got a verse compendium, you could put a verse in there, all sorts that you can do with them. But of course, just simply have a play. And when I say you just pop them out, you just release them. They've got all the die cut element done for you. And a lovely thing about them is that it's very easy to do. No machines involved, no nothing like that. You just simply part them, pull them to bits, decide what you're going to use. You've even got lovely little extra little pieces like some borders here. You've got, I love this, love to the whole family. Beautiful with the whole family image of the penguins. You've got your owls on there. You've got your fantastic wolves, the wolf pack.
What do you say like that for? Fantastic.
Fantastic, because I realised, thinking, oh, is that right? Yeah, they are wolves, aren't they? Yeah.
They are, yeah.
Get the animal kingdom right. But again, just simply then, what are you going to pop them onto? So, in my case, I've brought in some white cardstock. Now, my auntie, bless her little soul, she used to use the card bases, so she used to do and score and fold, and she'd have like a beautiful card back and front.
Why not?
I want one of those. I once said to her, can we not try and make this go a bit further, Auntie Jean? Because like we're helping her. So I used to snip them in, snip into them, add other little elements like things like gold mirror card, get hold of some gold mirror card that we do, get hold of things like stamping card, make your own card bases. And in this case, that's exactly what I've done. 6 by 6, scored it in half. Do you know the new ones? 12 by 6. Major cards are really easy because you score it down the middle at 6 inches, you score it at 3 inches, you've got yourself a little easel card instantly. And I have brought in those extra bits to make my cards go a little bit longer. And when I say a little bit longer, I've taken the imagery from here, snipped into it. So this was 6 by 6. I actually did a base of 6 by 6 because I didn't want a white gap on this one, but I wanted a nice, strong, sturdy base. So I've gone in with my base there of my mirror card. This is from the luxury mirror card pack. Do you know the ones where we do the matte mirror and the encapsulated glitter? This is from there. So I'm going to put that onto my base because we're going to have a nice easel card like so. Let me make sure I've got that little bit. Yep, that's it. So we've got an easel base. We're going to line him up at the bottom. It looks so, I mean, not fierce because that's the wrong word, but beautiful, strong, really strong image, absolutely exquisite. What's so beautiful about it as well is the extra detail. So not only have you got the gorgeous foiling, which is why I've used the gold mirror card because it matches that foiling, but you've got the beautiful imagery around them, the gorgeous birds, the florals, the little cub. Look at him just sat there. All those, did you not notice?
No, I need to come a bit
extra,
closer.
yeah, it's the extra detail that I think sometimes you miss because you're so drawn to him, but you're missing the detail.
Eyes, Debbie.
It is, it's
his
the eyes. You're getting drawn straight in there, Ben. Absolutely you are.
I've noticed as well, you've gone back to that tiger on numerous occasions, which makes me think the tiger is your favourite animal in this collection.
It's just gorgeous. Now, you see, if there'd have been a giraffe, but would you get a giraffe in an animal kingdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you would.
Why wouldn't you get a giraffe?
Yeah, of course you would. Bet if there would have been a giraffe, then I would have been drawn to the giraffe. I'm drawn to the, actually, I'm telling fibs because I've got loads, but I'm telling you, we're going to get through loads of demonstrations in this show.
You've got to do 13 to beat Craig's record, haven't you?
Is that what it is?
I think that's what is it? He did 12, didn't he?
Gosh almighty.
12.
My God, shall we keep telling? We'll have a look. We'll
You
see,
have to go,
we'll see where we get to.
25 minutes in, no chance.
That means you can't talk.
Okay.
Nobody else can talk.
Yep.
I just need to do back-to-back demos. Do you think that'll be allowed?
Probably not.
Do you think that'll be allowed? Now, I've done me, again, I've taken the strip. So, again, I'm trying to make the most of my cardstock. So, I've simply snipped into it. This is 3x6. So, again, 3x6, just a little quarter of an inch increment off there. That's creating my easel base. Again, little bit of sturdiness, but I've made myself a little frame. I've cut myself a frame of, and if I remember right, it's 4.5 by 5 1/4. Because I'm going to pop on there me strong background. Again, it gives me nice sturdiness as well. Although saying that, do you know the cardstock of Hunkydory? Oof, it's about 350 GSM. It's honestly super, super sturdy. It's absolutely fabulous quality. And I know that when you get these home, you're going to think exactly the same as me, Ben. So, frame, going to go on first. So let's go in with the frame.
And here's the other thing. If people are watching for the first time, right, and they're looking at this collection and going, well, I like the idea of it. I like the so-called simplicity of it. What else would I need? I mean, literally, all you would really need, if in the most simplest form, is a bit of adhesive, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, adhesive, that's all you need, Ben. Bit of adhesive, choice of adhesives. And honestly, you will literally love and adore these. These are just absolutely gorgeous. I remember once getting asked to make some Christmas cards from a girl that I used to work with by the name of Sarah. And she asked me to make some cards with the Hunkydory kits. And she wanted 94.
94?
94. I nearly fell off my chair when she said it. I'm like, tall load of that. But do you know what? I had my Hunkydory kits in mind. 94. Piece of cake it was.
Seriously?
And literally every single one, beautiful. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. And that's why I use Hunkydory still now to this day. The quality is outstanding. Look how gorgeous that looks on that frame. And he's going to sit quite royally in the middle of my easel card, just absolutely stunningly beautiful.
The point as well, isn't it? If you're making these to sell, you look at a card like that. Imagine that card was in your local card shop, for example. How much money would you expect to pay for a card like that? That's what you've got to ask yourself.
Exactly.
And when you think it's £23, $34 for the full kit, I mean, you're very soon, if you are making to sell, you're very soon going to be getting your money back. And again, look how beautiful this card is that Debbie's putting together, and it's literally taken about 5 minutes.
If that.
Yeah.
If that, and because I've made it go further by adding and introducing things like white stamping card, I've got myself a lovely easel. I've gone for quite a strong easel there, Ben, because I wanted to show the artwork off, because this artwork is absolutely exquisite. Hence why I've put it up quite high up, so that you can see both those images match really beautifully. And not only have I got the longevity, I've got all these toppers still that I can use to create more cards. Let me just hold them up there for you. Still got more of the cardstock as well. And the other bits of cardstock, don't forget, you're getting 2 sheets of the toppers. You're getting 2 sheets of the what I call the plain background. And I say plain, there's nothing plain about that. And 2 sheets of the one with the foil on as well. So you've still got loads of cardstock. Think wisely, think savvy, think creative. What can you do with it to get more out of it? When you think about the price they pay on the screen and the things that you can charge with these cards, the minimum of the cards that you can make with these kits, I mean, they say roughly around 24, don't they? I'm going to laugh in the face of 24.
But that's
because that is not the case. You can get a lot of cards out of your kits and still have plenty left over. And believe you me, if you've got this little beauty in there in addition, oh my God, It's just amazing. So honestly, I can't wait to show you some more. We've just started, little scratch of the iceberg there.
Little tip of the iceberg. The Animal Kingdom is proving really popular, probably the most popular set available individually for you. Remember, if you're going for the full collection, you will save an extra 10%. But you know, as I said to you at the start, I love Hunkydory. You know, Debbie's hugely passionate about Hunkydory as well. It is quick fix card making, but look, there's nothing that looks quick about these collections because it's all been done beautifully for you. The artwork is amazing. Just to show you some of the other animals that you've got here, you've got little bear cubs, you've got your raccoons, you've got the little squirrel there, the foxes, and then all beautiful matching sentiments to go with these as well. And as Debbie has pointed out, you're going to get your matching cardstock to go with it. So your printed cardstock and then your foiled as well. So again, when you get this home, great tip that is, of course, sort of pair these up, marry these up so you know which of the toppers goes with which of the cardstock goes with which of the inserts, and then you're going to be crafting even more quickly. Here we've got a selection of beautiful bears. You've got your, is that the grizzly bear or the brown bear? One of the two. That one's definitely the polar bear there. It'd be great if you're looking to make a card as a bit of an icebreaker. You've got your wolves there as well. I mean, absolutely stunning. You know, never mind the value for money that you're getting here and the quality, but the artwork that you get in this second season of the Animal Kingdom is just absolutely phenomenal. When you get this back home, have a look for it for yourself. Get up nice and close and appreciate the detail. Appreciate the detail that you've got in that white tiger, in those owls there as well. The penguins, stunning. And then in those two wolves as well. And don't forget, you get so many different pieces of artwork to work with. You've got so many different frames within this, tags and borders as well. Quite simply, beautiful, beautiful collections from Hunkydory. Look at those little otters there as well, super cute. You've got your puffins there too, the killer whale leaping out of the water, even these gorgeous seahorses as well. Wait till you see those up close and personal. And as I say, all of the sentiments. Fly towards your next big adventure. You can do it, make a splash. Together is the best place to be. Look at the little otters. They're so cute. And again, all of that artwork replicated with the cardstock that you get, with that foiling, with the beautiful print on there too. And as Debbie's already shown you, I'll just quickly flick through 36 sheets of your inserts as well. So you're going to get 12 designs, 3 of each within this collection, and you can see for yourself, I just flick that around, all of the artwork that you're getting on those inserts, which of course don't have to be inserts. You can snip into these as well should you wish, but all of that artwork is replicated so that you've got the consistent theme, the consistent pattern right across all of the cards that you're going to be making. 36 sheets of inserts included, and then for even more added value for money, and a lot of you are chatting about these. I remember when we used to, because like Hunkydory was one of the first brands that I learned about when I came into craft in 2015, and I remember when these little books first started coming out, the amount of people who would buy a collection and then they'd buy more little books, because lots of people obviously see the value for money in these, in that, like Debbie said, you know what, so many beautiful images in there, cards, like quick easy cards, 144 sheets in there, 144 cards potentially, but the whole point is people wanted these to craft with, and then people wanted another set. They're so cute! And then I wanted another set to pop away and just keep as a collectible. If that's you as well, there's plenty of options and ways for you to buy today. But as much as I'm talking about this Animal Kingdom second season and going, this is the most popular individually, loads of you are going for the full Buy the Show collection. I'll tell you for why. Because all 3 of the collections that we've got on this show, I think, offer you something a little bit different and actually tick a lot of boxes. You think about how much people love to have animals within their cards. You've got it. You think about how many times you're going to use flowers within your projects. You've got it. Steampunk as well, with that Clockwork Emporium. So super popular, and I just look at that as well, that Clockwork Emporium, and think mail cards. There's so much to love about that collection as far as your cards for your guys are concerned as well. So these 3 collections are very different from each other. You'll love them all, so that's why I think absolutely, if budget stretches today, you should go for the buy the show. Not only that, because you get an extra 10% off as well, and it's free shipping for the US as well. Let's just show you everything that you get in the buy the show. That Forever Florals Heavenly Winter Collection, which we've had a little flick through earlier on, that is included. So again, you've got all of your toppers in there, all of your cardstock, you've got your inserts, you've got your little book in there as well, 150 sheets within that square little book, $23.98 or $34.78. You get your 2 bonus sheets of toppers included in that collection as well. Lots of people who are going for the Forever Florals collection are also adding in the printed parchment. Again, this looks amazing, smells heavenly. You've got 16 sheets, 2 of each design within that collection at $7.99 or $11.59 if you're platinum. And then on top of that, you've got 16 sheets of your luxury foiled acetate as well. You've got 4 designs within that collection, 4 of each, £7.99, $11.59. Next up, the Clockwork Emporium. The artwork on here is phenomenal. I love it. Again, you're going to get the topper collection with the cardstock. You've got your inserts included in there, 144 sheets of your little book as well. And again, if you didn't see this earlier on our Play Your Crafts Right show, we'll show you it again in more detail. The artwork is off the chart amazing. $23.98, $34.78 if you're platinum and shopping in the US. As well as that collection, people who are going for it individually are adding in the parchment. So we've got printed sheets of parchment, 16 sheets. I love the fact that you get your sort of block colours in there, and then more of the detail and the other sheets that you're going to receive for $7.99 or $11.59 if you're platinum. If you're going for this, you absolutely need to get the foiled craft card as well, with more of those elements of the steampunk going on within that collection. 16 sheets, 4 of each. 4 designs, giving you your 16, £7.99 or $11.59, and everything, including the Animal Kingdom Season 2, which I've just shown you, is included within the buy. Oh no, I'm doing that. The buy the show. The buy the show collection for £93.50 if you're platinum, or $135.62 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're platinum. That is your free shipping as well, don't forget. Shadiah just saying, with every collection I always get 2 or 3 little books. I love to fussy cut and decoupage. Watching you, Debbie, says Sandy. Hunkydory, yay! Love the little books. Betty says, I have 50 cards to make this weekend for a friend. Yikes, but many of them are hunky-dory. Alice on YouTube saying, I like the hunky-dory kits and to stretch. I even trim the gold frames out of the main sheet that most treat as scrap to make my kit go even further. And that's a great tip, isn't it, Debbie?
Absolutely it is. Those little tips and tricks, absolutely. I used to get my little punches, and I used to punch out little things like florals and things like that, just to make it go further. Strip into it, use it as extras, honestly. And it is because of that quality, of that superb quality. They cram everything into a sheet, and I'll explain a little bit more in a moment. But we're going to do the Clockwork Emporium.
Oh, this is lush.
Just love it, Ben. It's just something about this collection that screams masculinity, steampunk, just absolutely glorious, and I adore this collection.
Is this your favourite?
It's there. Do you know what? All 3 are my favourite. I love these. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely, when I opened the box, this was the first one, I was like, that was my reaction. Yeah. Went through, flicked through, got to the florals, like, and then got to the, and then last one, again, I was like, oh my God, this is just really, I was so excited, because I do, like I said, I'm a big lover. I hands up, there's no, I love Hunkydory. The guys know I love them because I've been lucky enough to demonstrate up there as well, so they know I love them because I spent an absolute fortune when I went there. That's another story. Right, straight things first, cheat sheets straight away in the front of your kit. So you have got something to get yourself started with, where you can have a little play, cheat, copy. That's honestly That's what they want you to do. That's why they've put it there. It's to give you the ideas. But I can promise you, once you start with it, you're going to really, really start to love it. And again, a little few more on the back there for you too, and telling you everything that's in that particular range, which we've got on the show as well today. But honestly, these are fabulous. Do exactly what I said. You're going to get two. You're going to get two of... Just love him. He's the cutest monkey. But a real great theme and that beautiful foiling. So you're going to get two topper sheets, two foil sheets of each particular design. And then if you notice on the other one, they haven't left the other images out because they've popped a sheet in there. These two of them that don't have the foiling on there. These are all on Matte-tastic. Now, Matte-tastic is Hunkydory's branded cardstock.
Yep.
And it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a gorgeous matte finish to it. But what blows my mind every time is I think they're putting foiling onto a Matte-tastic cardstock, which just looks absolutely stunning. You can see, yeah, absolutely, producer Georgina, it's a beautiful, beautiful contrast. And then, of course, you've got all the images. I'm going to be doing one of those later because I do think of you, Ben, every time I see that one.
Well,
but you've got a gorgeous kit there to get yourself crafting with. But, again, longevity. How can I make it go that bit further? Betty was doing the 50 cards on Hunkydory. I wonder if Betty's going to be doing that where she's chopping up and using other things that you've got in your card stock. You can be doing this with the craft card that they've got in there. The craft card is just beautiful. Take a look at that craft card. Look at the foiling. Beautiful. Look at the foiling. Do you know, honestly, Hunkydory, top of their game when it comes to things like this. And I am going to be using some of the craft card in this, but again, I'm going to make it go a little bit further. I want you to see how gorgeous that craft card is. And even though it's foiled, Ben, you can still go onto it, stamp onto it, distress it, tear into it, whatever it is that you want to do with it. But look how gorgeous that foiling is on that craft card. It's exquisite. And don't get me started
on the smell.
On the smell of this gorgeous vellum that matches beautifully, complements beautifully throughout the whole of that kit. And you've got all the inserts and you've got the little book as well. So there's all those to think about when you're going for this. What is it you're going to get? Single sheets, big, whole it's entirely up to you. So I'm going to do one of my favourite style cards that I love doing at the moment. So I've taken some white stamping card again, Ben, and I've got myself 2 pieces. I did 2 pieces with this one. But what I've done with the first one, this measures at, and if I remember rightly, I did 7 by 7 this time. With the second piece that I did at 7 by 7, I'm just going to bring it in because I've already to get as many cards as I could, Ben, I've had to prep quite heavily. Although I'm telling you, I was down at Peterborough when I was doing this.
Oh, really?
I was at Peterborough and I didn't realise, I looked up at the clock, it was 2 a.m. in the morning. Bearing in mind I got a show at 7:30. Oops. We were like, oops, it is, they stand away. But that's how it gets me. This is how it gets me when I get going with these collections. They're absolutely gorgeous. So I took 2 pieces of cardstock, one 7 by 7 and one I did at 7 inches by 8 inches and scored an inch in to give myself the little lip. Now I love this style of card. Do you know, you're going to have to excuse me because I keep forgetting the proper name for it, but it's where you do the crisscross diamond. Yeah, I think Pam came on and did one on Craft Factor once. I think she did one. I've done a few since, but it's just such a gorgeous concept and very, very easy.
I thought I had the name, but it's gone.
I know it's. Do you know, I usually write it down, but because it was 2 a.m. in the morning, I had to get a little bit of shut-eye. I completely forgot to write them down.
So lost in it.
I just so enjoyed it. Honestly, that's what I'm like when I get crafting. But what I did was, after I'd done my score line at the top, I measured in at 3.5 inches because this is 7 inches. So I measured in at 3.5 inches, did a little pencil mark, and from that score line, I literally turned it onto the guillotine and cut down to the centre line from top left-hand corner to that middle point, right-hand corner to that middle point, that it enables me to create these 2 panels that come out extra. But we're going to use these, and to do it, to get the perfect matte and layer for this, I took some of that gorgeous craft card and I used the keys for this one. Very steampunky. Yeah. Again, you could do additional things to it, like add in distress inks, but I wanted to keep it plain and simple, and all I did to create this one was I did a 3 under, so that's 7 by 7 when you take off the score line at the top. To do this, I took a 1/4 of an increment off. So I took it down to 6 3/4 by 6 3/4. Exactly the same where I measured up, did the halfway mark, cut from left to right, right to left, or middle, left hand, middle, right hand, middle. That's the way to do it, Debbie. To create the perfect mat and layers that are going to sit perfectly into my pieces like so. I've also used one of the insert sheets. So I took the insert sheet that matched the topper sheet that I'm going to be using, because that's going to sit into the centre of this particular piece of cardstock. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to use my glue. Like so.
Charlotte's taken the plunge and getting them all, apparently.
Do you know, you will not be, can I just promise you, Charlotte, you're not going to be disappointed. And when I say that you are going to make a ton of cards, and if you sell, Charlotte, to, you know, to fix your crafty addict, I was going to say then, your crafty addiction, because I used to have a little kitty purse, and I put everything that I made into the kitty purse so that I could buy and purchase my next crafty item. Did it all the time. But if you're doing like what my auntie did, you know, to sell for the house space, to get the charity, you're going to be raising a lot of money. You're going to be, you know, honestly, I promise you, you will really, really enjoy these, and they're going to be so much fun to use as well. It'll be a case of get them home, lay them out, have a little look, perhaps use the cheat sheet to get yourself started, and then what are you going to do? What are you going to do with them? What are you going to create?
Pam says, I did it, Debbie. I called it a triple point.
That's a good one.
But not sure if that's correct. And Rachel, our social media superstar, has said, I see it being called, oh, it's a great name, a crossover triple, I can't even say it. Sounds like something out of ice skating. A crossover triple point card.
Yes, I was going to, the way I call it is a triple point card. Yeah. That's what I call it. But I know there's plenty of crafty names out there, lots of tutorials online. But I think I kind of explained how I did mine. And you know, you can always do what our lovely Abby did yesterday, the Craft Factor Gas that was on yesterday, where you could do yourself little measurements, little screenshots, and you could do that with this show as well, because I explained the measurements there. So again, just you know, this is just, and again, I'm making the longevity. Of course, do you know what I could have done? Could have done it from the craft card. I could have made this all from the craft card and done a really nice feature. But can you see now how it all works together? All I need to decide now is what topper sheet I'm going to go with. Well, I actually went with the Time to Celebrate one. It's got that beautiful clock on there. The clock works, all the, oh, gosh, just delicious. I was debating over the glasses though, and I think I might still go with the glasses.
Go on, get the glasses in there.
Because I have got, look at you, you're getting carried away, aren't you?
Valerie's got the whole collection in their cart. You guys are getting carried away as well.
Yeah,
this is flying off the shelves, Debbie.
Honestly, absolutely. So I'm still debating, Ben, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the card base together.
Glasses,
I know
glasses,
that I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Actually, to be fair, it could be anything, because I don't think anything would look out of place with this collection. So my tab here, I'm just going to literally attach now to the card base to create that diamond point, like so. So you've got that little flippy bit here. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do with these is the crossover part is really quite straightforward, really, Ben. So from taking it from that image, I'm going to cross it over to get it. Now, there's a couple of ways you can do this, because sometimes it's nice to have that little point going across. However, I like the effect of taking this point down to the bottom point and this one up to the edge and lining it up like so. And then exactly the same, where you take it, you pop it to the bottom edge, so you've got that triple point, and then the same here where it crosses over. I've seen some designs where they've kind of tipped it like that to create a little bit of an over edge. That looks lovely as well. There's nothing, you know, there's no right or wrong with that, but I don't know what producer John just said to me either, but I do prefer the way it's the did I say Dawn? Did I say Dawn or John?
Georgina, you said, didn't you?
I might have been thinking of my sister then.
Producer John.
Did I say producer John?
I thought you said Georgina, but I think it came out Gina.
You're thinking what?
I think you just sort of said Gina. It came out quite quickly.
So I don't know what she said, because she was telling me which one she preferred. But I'm going to go with the knee to finish. To get this in my card or my envelope, I'm going with the knee to finish. I don't have to make a bigger envelope or anything like that for it. So bet there's no right or wrong way with that point. As long as you've got your points at the bottom, the triple point bit can be however you want to pop that on. So again, I'm just going to line it up at the bottom and then just go over the top. And that's how you create your triple point card.
That's very
Isn't
clever.
it gorgeous? Yeah. Very clever, very easy, a lot easier than what you think, because all I've done is snipped off the ends and gone.
What did you do?
The X Factor bit. Yeah, that's all it is. Now then, Ben, come on. Are we going glasses?
Glasses, yeah, glasses.
Are we going clock?
Is it better or worse with the clock or the glasses? in all fairness, I think the clock probably works better.
Do you think the clock?
I think the way that you've crisscrossed your...
The crisscross,
Yeah,
the crisscross, the clock. Well, I did
with
choose the clock underneath, so
Yeah.
you know, to make it all, marry it all in. And again, this clock, lovely. You can take these frames off, and the lovely thing about these, they've got those little pips that hold it into place. Grab your little snippy scissors or your little nail files or whatever it is that you want to do to create your pips. I know our Craig uses his little snips. Little snips they call them, little snippers, the little smallest of the scissors. Really nice little scissors. But they are the super cutest little snips, they are.
Like all the sound effects this afternoon, Debbie.
Am I doing lots of sound effects?
You are, yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, look at you. Look at Ben, ever the crafter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
I think that works.
yeah, and I think I'm going to leave and omit that one because I can use that for something
Yes,
else.
I
You
would.
could be taking your little books and you could be using your little frames in something else and things
yeah.
like that. You could, again, longevity, Ben, longevity. Think about how you're going to make this kit work for you. How are you going to play with it? How are you going to make it last? Because if you're anything like me, I want the most out of my card kits. And that's one trick that I actually taught my auntie, because she was of the believer of using it all and having all quality of all the cardstock because it's so beautiful. And there's me, ever the tight girl that I am, and penny pinching.
Thought you were going to say something else then.
Yeah, penny pinching and thinking, what can I do to make that go a little bit further? That's how I think.
Yeah.
I'm on the train of, let me see what I can get out of there for my money. You know, I'm spending my pennies on these things. How can I make it go further? How can I make the most money when I'm selling things as well? Ever the savvy crafter. Only because I did used to feed the crafting addiction that way. There we go, just saying. But again, all I'm going to do is take my foam pads off. You could use things like chunky glue, the 3D collage glue to create the texture and the layer. You could do elements of using other glues as well. But going to go in there.
Yeah.
Going to go in there like so. I'm going to take one of the sentiments. Ooh, now then. Let me get my sheet back out. What other sentiments are on there? Let's have a little peek. Oh, you're my missing piece.
Oh, I like that.
We're having that one. We're having that one. Because these are lovely little tags, you do have a little piece where you can point it out and you put a little ribbon in there just to finish it off. Or you could do what I'm going to do and just use it as a little sentiment because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Love it as it is. So let's go on, and I'm going to have it just going over. And have it in the centre like so. But I'm just going to as well add one more on there just to balance it out a little bit.
Mandy Doodlehand says, I've just literally finished making this style card and using Hunkydory products as well. How
uncanny is that? That is so uncanny.
I love that.
There you go. Again, absolutely gorgeous. And don't forget, you've got all the accessories because you've got things like all your gems that are on the show as well. And we do have. Whoops! I've just spread my legs there a little bit. There we go. My little point. Oh, that didn't sound right. That didn't sound right. Right, apologies if anybody was offended. That didn't sound right. My card went down there. Oops. And then again, you've got... Sorry, Ben, you've gone a little bit red. You've got matching... I do it all the time. One of these days I'm going to get myself so much trouble. I never think when I think about how I'm speaking because it starts off really well in the head, comes out of the mouth, sounds all kind of wrong. But there you go. You've got your lovely gems. You could, of course, start to decorate with your beautiful gems. Is Tracy around? Does she know I've pinched them? Does she know I've got them?
I don't know.
Oh, well, she'll never know. She'll never know. But let me grab... Ooh, pinch me pokey tool. Oh, it's there. Right. And then I'm going to use some of my gems just to finish... Never mind giggling away, you little giggler. I'm just going to finish off by popping on. Can I tell you as well about these gems?
Yeah.
Look how many you're getting.
Wow.
I mean, come on, Ben, come on. How many gems? How many gems are on there?
How many do you get?
How many do you get? How many is it? Does it say it on the packet? Although you wouldn't know, Ben, because I've pinched them all. They're all on the packet.
You nicked them all. I haven't got them. Let me find out.
These ones, producer Georgina, are indeed, let's have a little peek. These are Simply Sepia. You was right the first time. You was
It doesn't
right
even
the
say on
first
my notes
time.
how many. It just says the colours. But there's a lot.
There's a lot. Can I tell you? You know me, Ben. I love me gems.
Simply sepia, there you go.
Yeah, simply sepia. And all you're going to do is pick them off with your poker tool and you're going to attach them on. And believe you me when I say, these are going to go a heck of a long way. A heck of a long way. Especially if you use like I'm using them, separate. And each one, just take off the roll. And then you just roll those back up. And look how many I've touched. Hardly any.
I mean, you got tons.
Gorgeous. Love them, love this collection, love this style card. Oh, Tracy's spied me. Oops.
Oh, you're getting a look.
Oops, I got the look. I got the look. There you go. How gorgeous does that look?
I think, sorry, just still getting over everything. I think it's absolutely brilliant and I love the craftability of these kits. That's brilliant. What do we call it? A triple point crossover card.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Crossover card. Just phenomenal. Beth is saying you could use that missing piece tag with the missing piece puzzle dies. Love that. And that's what I love. Valerie just saying, I love the way fellow crafters share their ideas and not keep them to themselves. Crafters are not selfish. And that is the point, like particularly with these collections, you've got this show to come back to, you've got your inspiration sheet within this collection as well, but you can always share inspiration on the socials. You can share inspiration with your crafty friends and family. But honestly, when you get a collection like this back, you're just going to get crafting and get going because there's so much to love about these Hunkydory collections. Remember, you've got your 8 sheets in your die cut topper sheet, your 8 accent foiled sheets, 8 of your printed sheets as well, 350 GSM, and these of course on your Matastic too. But what stands out for me here, as I say, is all of that amazing artwork. I love the steampunk design, and particularly because you expect to see like your clocks and the cogs and all those kind of things, like the hot air balloons and the top hats and the goggles and stuff. But there's even more in this collection. I love the owl that you just saw in that last set. I love the monkey that we're going to be coming on to in just a few moments time. Look at this chap down here as well. I mean, come on. If you are stuck for mail cards, buy this collection because you will just not go too far wrong at all. You've even got your little steam engine there as well with all of the different elements in. Lots of different size shaped tags and little embellishments and little sentiments like this one here. I got called that earlier on by somebody on the socials. Dapper chap. Which I just absolutely love. And again, like someone was mentioning earlier on, even like the background cardstock that your toppers come on, you can manipulate and use this for other projects as well. There's your cardstock which is included. Remember, on the Matastic, 350 GSM, 8 of these you'll get foiled, 8 of these just beautifully printed. You've got, there you go, your steampunky monkey, who looks absolutely phenomenal. I love him. And then I also love this amazing octopus there as well. Reminds our Debbie of the Spider-Man movies. But then again, butterflies in here, cogs in here. You've got even more beautiful designs. Things like time flies, adventure begins. What's that one say there? All the very best. You've got happy birthday in here as well. And again, here's your matching cardstock to go with it, with that beautiful spot foiling on there too. And then lastly in this collection, this is the one that Debbie just used a few moments ago. You've got your top hat there. You've got the spectacles there too, which I just think are fab. And all of those different frames, borders, tags, embellishments. Literally so much for your money in these collections, and that's only a fraction as to what you're going to get, of course, because on top of all of that within your topper kit, you've then got all of your inserts as well. Again, as I go through these fairly swiftly for you, if you just literally wanted to choose the coordinating toppers with the cardstock and the sentiment, there you go. There's that owl again. All the artwork is just gorgeous, and it runs through all of the different themes within the set. There's those beautiful stopwatches again with the cogs. There's those beautiful glasses in here too. The colour palette is phenomenal. That one there is your hot air balloon. And again, you're going to get 36 sheets within this collection. 12 designs, 3 of each in the beautiful inserts. Then on top of that, you've also got your little book. 144 sheets in here once again. You'll not be surprised to learn, and just flick through. I mean, take your time when you get this home to look through this and really appreciate all of the artwork that you're going to get. I mean, look at that beautiful like flying car with the stopwatch in the background and the roses and the cogs. You've got snippability. We were chatting about this earlier on. If you like doing your snipping and layering and decoupaging, you've got pages and pages of that included within this little book as well. But honestly, I mean, again here, look at that. If you just wanted to use these as embellishments, if you wanted to snip these out, that's exactly what this little book is for. We could almost just talk about this collection for the whole 2 hours as far as I'm concerned, but it's my favourite. I'm going to put it out there. I know Debbie keeps. I love it. It's just got so many different like themes interwoven within it, and the artwork, like from the octopus.
The artwork is stunning. It's the detail. It's the attention to detail. So look at those florals wrapped around the clock. You've got the octopus there. You've got the florals. You've got the extra design. You've got the colourways that all match the family of the original collection. There's just a ton of detail that I think whoever's designed this for Hunkydory, they're genius. Is what they are, because it's just absolutely exquisite.
And that's why I mean, like when you get this back.
Can you see the attention to detail on the little? I've got the bigger version, but can you see the owl?
Yeah.
Look at his shoes.
Yeah.
Look.
That's why I mean, you'll need to take time to look through this and just have a look, because you'll like this image here, for example, you look once.
Love it.
And then you'll come back and look again and spy something else. There's so much going on. So please do take time to look through. Georgina just saying so many different cogs to this collection. Absolutely. That owl, I mean, come on. It's a genius. Like you say, whoever's come up with the artwork for this collection is just an absolute genius. It's very dreamy as well. It's like a very sort of steampunky dream world that you've got here. I love it. I really love it. That's the full collection that you're going to get for $23.98 or $34.78. Lots of you chatting about this collection as well. Just little add-ons for you too. In the fact that you've got the parchment collection in here as well. And what I love about this, Debbie, is that you've got the detail with the cogs and the clocks flying through, but then you're also going to get your coloured parchment as well. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous, and it really does complement, accessorise is the right word, accessorise the kit. So nice. It honestly is beautiful. The colours on this collection, I can understand why the Clockwork Emporium is absolutely your favourite, because it really truly is. For me, it just stood out. It was one of those collections that stood out, very, very different, but very unique, but extremely well done, and the quality, I honestly can't fault the Hunkydory kits. They're just amazing, absolutely stunning. Honestly, the smell.
The smell. I thought you were, I could tell.
£7.99 platinum. Oh, or $11.59 if you're shopping with this in the US. And then also, get the craft card as well, because particularly if you are just going for this kit on its own, because for an extra £7.99 or $11.59, you're going to get 16 sheets of that craft card stock as well, which is just, again, all about helping you to get your kits to go further. So 4 sheets of your craft card with those beautiful foiled cogs on the borders. You've then got even more here with like little compass points. You've got your clocks there. You've got your little postmarks included on there as well. This one I absolutely love. I mean, talk about gold foiling, foiled to within an inch of its life there. And then the keys that you've got as well, which you saw on the last demonstration with Debbie a few moments ago. So 4 sheets of each gives you your 16. That is $7.99 or $11.59. Now, what I will say to you is, lots of you cherry picking, lots of you going for individuals. The majority of you going, do you know what, I'm all in, I'm going for the full collection. We had a big Hunkydory stock here because we know how popular it always is whenever we bring it to the shows. Over 20% of the buy the show collection has gone. And remember, you get everything that I've shown you. You get all 3 collections. You've got your Forever Florals Heavenly Winter, with everything that entails, the topper kit, the inserts, the pad, of course the parchment, the acetate included in there as well. all of the Animal Kingdom Season 2 that we've shown you with the little book, all of the Clockwork Emporium with the little book, with the foiled craft card, with that parchment included as well, literally everything, with a $42.99 saving, $62. That's the platinum price, which is phenomenal when you consider how many cards you're going to be able to make with these collections. Something for everybody in these collections too. And if you're shopping with us in the US, even if you're a platinum member, it's free shipping as well. Let's give you time to check out your baskets. We'll come back with your comments. We will also come back with some of your questions as well. But listen, get those baskets checked out, and we will be right back in just a moment.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. There are plastic shims sized to work with a whole range of Gemini machines. And for just $14.95 or £9.99, the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim can be yours today.
Lots of lovely comments coming through. Thank you for all of these comments and questions. Thank you to Rachel, our social media superstar. She's been very superstar-y on this one. The Simply Sepia. 1 metre of diamond sparkle gemstones equals 1,236 3mm gemstones.
That would a quiet whistle. Wow. Wow is all I'm going to say on one roll. Woofed. What a lot of gems that is. Thank you very much, Rachel. Very much appreciated. I didn't really fancy doing the counting of these, can I just say, because that's a lot of gems.
You could say it's a gem of a deal. Linny Jones says, I got a delivery of all the Hunkydory gems this week. They are beautiful. Clockwork Emporium. Rhonda says, ooh, this would look fab with the card that looked like a corset. Yes, I remember that was your card, wasn't it?
Yeah, I took the inspiration from our gorgeous Michelle, who's now on the team. Yeah, Michelle was on the design team who did a card that I got so inspired about. I did a demo with it. Yeah, absolutely. That gorgeous. I love that idea.
Mandy Doodlehands on YouTube says, I've never smelt vellum. I'll have to give it a go. Honestly, give it a go.
Give it a go.
Once you've smelt it, you'll never stop smelling it. Deborah on Facebook says, good morning, Ben. It's just occurred to me who you remind me of with your new moustache. You could be a member of the Dapper Dans, the barbershop quartet at Disneyland. And I've just had a little Google of them. And yeah, I reckon I would fit right in with those guys, the Dapper Dans. Another guy called Dan, who's very dapper as well. Actually, a lot of you might know him. I mean, he's not as dapper as me.
Is it Mr. Bancroft?
He's sometimes dapper.
Gorgeous man.
Me?
Gorgeous. Of course you're gorgeous.
Yes.
You're my TV hubby. But down at Creative Craft, Dan is me.
Yeah.
A little bit like a TV hubby down there as well. Him and Nigel, I split between the two because they're just gorgeous men. Yeah. Yes, he's rather dapper, isn't he? He won't be as dapper as you.
He's not as dapper as me.
He's not as dapper as you.
Not as dapper as me.
No.
I taught him the waistcoat bow tie thing.
Did you?
And
Did you?
Yeah.
Stole your look.
Yeah, he just tries to copy.
Yeah.
It's a cheap imitation. One at every port, this one, seriously. Peterborough, up here.
I know. Well, I've got to get. This is not going to sound right at all, but I've got.
Go on.
I was going to say.
You said worse today, I'm sure.
I said I've got to get me men somehow because I'm a single girl. Of course I can have my little hubbies up here and down there. I love her. I love everybody that I work with. I really do. I'm very blessed.
Yeah,
very
and you know, the
blessed.
good thing is, as much as we laugh and joke, I approve of your other men at the other places. I've got a lot of love for Dan, a lot of love for Nigel, so it's all fine. I'll share you. Just a quick one, because I know we're going to have a look at another one of the collections here.
Yes.
And I know we've touched on this, but it's a great question, and it's one that we can definitely talk about. Imani says, hello, I have a question. I'm still a little bit new to paper crafts. How would you use all of those little book images? I'm stumped.
Oh, do you know what? Stay tuned, because after this demo, which with the florals, I'll go back to the Animal Kingdom and I'll show you how you can decoupage up and how you can use those books to get those
beautiful.
To get a bit creative with them. Of course, you could use them as single toppers to make your cards go further and longer. But I'm going to show you how you do the decoupage element of them, and it's a lot easier than you think. So that's a good question, that one. Yeah,
so
I like that.
Stay tuned for that. And if there's anything else you want to ask us, if you are new to paper crafting like Imani, ask that question. Honestly, even if you think, oh, it's a simple question, we don't care. Ask the question, whatever it is. If it means that you're going to have more fun with your collection and get more out of it, get the question asked and we will answer it for you. Right, we're going to have a look at the Heavenly Winter collection, aren't we?
We are. So on the Playcraft earlier, we made that beautiful acetate card.
Oh, yes.
But I'm going to play with them again because they're absolutely beautiful. These Heavenly Winter Forever Floral collection is just absolutely beautiful. And again, it's on Matte-tastic, which is the Matte-tastic with that exquisite foiling running through them and the most gorgeous winter flowers. Again, you're going to get a cheat sheet straight away. Take a look. You can see you've got all of this gorgeous... can we just have a little peek at it, please, George? I know I'm looking rather beautiful today, but can we just... Thank you very much there. You don't want to see my face when you've got all this gorgeousness here, do you? You don't want to see this. It's just absolutely beautiful. Again, you're getting 2 sheets of your toppers with all your die cut elements. So you've got 2 sheets of that. You've got 2 sheets of the matching foils. Always recommend going through your kit, getting them out and popping them and putting them together. Of course, you could use it a little bit, different if you wanted to. But the florals on these, oh, Ben... They're just glorious. Take a look at some of these florals. They are stunning, absolutely stunning. And I'm going to try and get through as many as I can. I love this little element. Just think that is absolutely glorious.
Yeah, really cute.
It really, really is. But I'm going to show you how you can take your 3 sheets. And this is like one of the topper sheets, one of the foiled cards and one of the non-foiled cards, but equally as beautiful. I'm going to show you how you can get a little bit of longevity out of this and popping them and using them in a great way. So first things first, again, for that longevity, you need to be a little bit crafty. Stick some white stamping card in your basket or craft card or whatever it is that you think would work with it, and then cut down to size. Now the size that I've done with this one is 5.5 by 7.
Yeah.
And I've used, because I had my gold cardstock, I thought, I'll use my matte one. That's going to act as a matte. And all I've done is taken a 1/4 inch off again. So 5.25 by 7.25. And then that cardstock, the one that doesn't have the foiling on, I cut down to 5 by 7 to create the first layer. So that's going to be the matten layer. So let's get those bits down, Ben. Let's just put those on and glue those on. And again, this is talking about how you can make this go a long way. No die cutting involved, because you just simply pop them out. The only thing you're going to need, and you could do this with the good old-fashioned way. When I first started crafting, I didn't have a guillotine. I'm not going to lie. I had a craft knife and a ruler. Me and my auntie G used to sit there and we used to do everything by hand, craft knife, ruler, cut them all out. Oh, thank goodness for guillotines and things like that, honestly.
Back in the olden days.
Back in the old days, yeah, absolutely. Do you remember the wooden scoring boards and things like that? Back in the old days.
Back in the old days.
Yeah, honestly, tons of stuff that I could tell you about, but that's how we used to craft back then. But what I'm going to do is, I've taken one of the elements, and I'll bring in my topper sheet again so you can see, taken this gorgeous winter rose down at the bottom, and I've just literally disconnected it. This time, the 2 frames I've kept together. This is when you can have a play around, but I quite like the thickness of this one. And again, I'm I'm just going to frame it, and I've just popped some foam pads onto the back of the topper because I'm going to sit this on. Now, of course, you could lift up your frame and you could have that sat in the background to give it a proper framed look, but I like the opposite way for this one. So I'm going to do exactly the same with my tape pen. I'm going to go all the way around. And you can hold it down with a bit of tape, you know, to stop separating it, or you could make that frame go a little bit further by separating it and using it in something else. So there's a couple of options that you can do with it. Even that looks beautiful.
It does. I was thinking that, yeah.
I've got something lined up with that later on. So, in fact, tell you what, a little bit of it. Let's do it a little bit,
Oh, yeah.
Just raise it up a little bit. And then I'm going to pop in there, I mean, these flowers are beautiful. The matte-tastic finish is just absolutely glorious. The foiling is stunning on these. It's absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to place that back into there, and I've got myself a little good look. We'll go with a little good look with this one. And this is just using some of the elements. Pop that one down there. I'm going to use, now, where's that shoot? Oh, no, I tell you what.
A shirt?
Sheet.
Oh.
A sheet. So I'm going to go especially for you.
Right,
Can't help myself. Just
All right,
can't help
Kylie.
myself. Can't beat Kylie. Can't beat our little Kylie.
Debbie was saying in between shows how much she loves having a bit of a sing-song, and we should definitely organise a karaoke night.
Oh my God, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I didn't realise, because obviously you go to a karaoke pub, can't you? But they have proper, in London, probably got them around here as well, like where you can go and hire out your own karaoke booth with a load of mates and just like sing all night long.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, one card done. And we've only used a little bit. So we're going to go in with another card. So for this one, what I've done is I have gone a little bit bigger. I've gone with, in fact, if I remember the correct, in fact, do you know what this is? A4 cards scored in half.
Okay.
So that's all it is.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, producer Georgina. She always helps me out with measurements. She knows what I'm like. Absolutely dizzy. And I'm not doing any matting and layering on this one because this has got a beautiful frame to it. I don't think it kind of needs it. It's quite nice. And I've kept the white theme around the frame there because I think it draws your eye in again. Of course, you could be doing things like matting and layering if you want to do. Absolutely. So we're going to go in and I'm going to take, and instead of taking one of the toppers this time, you know what I've done? I've gone with one of the books.
Oh, yeah, little books.
Book, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a beautiful, gorgeous image in itself, and the beautiful floral there. Oh, please, someone just quickly remind me because it tells me on there. Let me just see if I can get my eyeballs working.
What's that?
It's got a name, that particular snowdrop. Snowdrop. Is it snowdrop?
Definitely a snowdrop.
Yeah, snowdrops.
Yeah.
So with that one, all I've done is I've chopped it, done a little bit of a triptych card. So the measurement wise, and I've chopped it down to size as well because I wanted it to fit in the frame. So the actual measurement of the book is, let me get it right. Bringing it in so you can see. I've taken it out. It's actually measuring in at, and I think if I remember rightly, it's just shy of 5 by 5. So literally taken one of the images out of there and snipped it into 3 evenly.
Georgina.
What's she like? What is she like?
And then she's going to whack it on.
And then I am, as simple as it is, because I've just trimmed 3 pieces and then matte and layered it with, I didn't use foam.
What did you use?
Nothing.
Oh.
No,
What is that on the back of there? That's not foam pads, is it?
No.
What is it?
It's not foam on a...
What? Do you know what I nearly sang earlier?
No, I know.
Do you know what I nearly sang earlier?
Foam on a roll, go on.
Foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Come on, Debbie. Foam on a roll, foam on a roll, foam on a roll. Hey! I nearly earlier, when you were playing with the gems, I nearly started singing Gems on a Roll.
Did you?
Yeah, there's another song there.
Little devil, you little devil.
You're right. It would have to be.
I was saying the other day, you may need to bring it out as a little song.
Foam on a roll?
I think you're going to have to do it as a little ditty.
Could do it as a little...
a little ditty.
As a little phone... what do you call it? Like a ringtone.
Oh, yeah. Do you know we should have a little... Oh, yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I quite like that.
Do you know what I've always said as well? And I pitched this as... well, I didn't pitch it as an idea. I mentioned it once in passing and thought it was quite a fun thing. Is for like us to record our own little sayings and stuff, like you know, with your what am I like or whatever, or like recording other little bits and pieces. Because remember the cards back in the days, and you used to open them up and then they used to like play a tune or something?
You can still get those.
Well, there must be a way for us. So if anyone, for example, wanted you to say happy birthday to a friend or something, you could record it. I don't know the technology, but you know what I mean? You record it and like, hello,
Hello. Hello.
Like, happy birthday. When you open the card up, we could be able to sell our own voices on the website.
Oh, I love that idea. That's cracking. I love that idea. That's a fab idea. Now, on meat foam, large foam is what I'm going to go with. I have literally popped some wet glue just onto the back because, to get the even triptych feel, I want to get them even. So, of course, I could have pencil lined them and things like that, but I didn't want to do that. So I'm just using the wet glue. It gives me the wiggle time to get into place. Just going to do it by eye for a second, Ben. There we go. But that lovely triptych feel using that. And then, of course, once you're down and once you're happy with it, you can attach that on. I'm just going to lift it up again because I thought it moved there slightly. But then I'm going to add on to there. Oh, what shall we have on this one? Let me see if I've got the right... Of course you have, Debbie, your little snowdrops. Beautiful snowdrops. And I'm just going to have that just down there like so. And then I think I might just have one more added on, the winter wishes. So we're going to go on with a little bit of winter wishes at the top as well. So honestly, you can make these kits go as far as you want, as little as you want, as much as you want. Add your things like your gems as well on top once you've done. So that's card number 2. I've actually snipped into another little bit to make a little mini card. So I've snipped into the bottom part of half. Do you know when I did the first card this morning? I used one half. This was the other half, and snipped it, folded it, and then I've just taken some of that gorgeous vellum. Of course, you have those beautiful, beautiful inserts as well. But I quite like the idea, just as something a little bit different of having the vellum. And I just cut that to size, Ben. Literally, the size of this card that's left is just shy of 8 1/4 by 6, scored at the halfway point. And same with the vellum. Popping that in, and it gives me a gorgeous little inlay as well. It's really good. You're sniffing again, aren't you?
Why does it smell so good?
I can see you sniffing away. It smells amazing. Absolutely amazing.
This is a really weird phrase, but you can smell the quality.
You can. That is not a weird phrase. That is very, very true. You can smell the quality of this. It's just beautiful. Now, do you know when the other lady was mentioning about using the little bits? Little bits that are...
Oh, the little bits left over?
Little bits left over. That's exactly what I've done with this. I thought, I'm not throwing anything away. I've even... cut myself a little, look, I'm sniggering, but this is what I'm like. I just sit there, I play, I think, what can I use? I don't want to throw anything away, what can I use? And it's just to create a little bit of a decorative element. I'm just going to snip off my end, like so, because I've got a little bit over there. And that just trims that off and neatens it up. And then I'm going to add on there another one of the toppers. Little topper from the bottom there. We're going to just snip that away. And again, just make your cards go a bit further. Just get a little bit crafty with them. And I'm going to bring in, because I quite like the idea of the poinsettia, but I do like that floral as well. So I'm going to stick that one on, but that's going to go flat. And again, no need to matting and layering on these, Ben. Look, it's got all the gold foiling around the outside. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. I'm going to pop that on that end. I'm going to pop that over that end.
Janine's just said, card of the show is going to be impossible to vote for. All are wonderful. We're not even finished yet.
Exactly. Do you know, it's going to be one of them that I think is going to be a little bit tricky because there's, well, yeah, we need to see how many we're going to vote on.
How many have you done? Is this 4 or 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by the time I finish with this one. And I'm just debating because, again, you've got this lovely feature where, again, this just 3 cards that I've done, 3 quick, easy cards. I know I'd done a little bit of cheating on there with, I forgot to put me insert.
Oh, get your insert.
Silly old me. I'm thinking, why did that just fall out? It's because I'd already cut it to size and popped it in there. Insert that matches. Love that, again, that extra attention to detail. I like to put mine onto the end of there, like so that when it opens up, you've got that lovely, neat middle where you can write on. Of course, you could be adding other things into there, little matching bits into there. I could actually pop a little insert inside as well. Yeah, come on, why not? Because you could be popping things like stamped verses in there. But of course, if you just want everything to look absolutely beautiful, sometimes the inside needs to look as gorgeous as the outside. And there you go. I've got myself beautiful cards. Oh, I've done it again.
I forgot to put the insert
Did I
in.
forget? I forgot to put
At
the
least it was in
insert in.
there.
What am I like? Honestly,
What are you like?
am I like? But simply pop that in, and I've got the beautiful matching inserts that match the beautiful papers and those gorgeous, glorious cards. And there you go. You've got 3 beautiful cards, and I've still got tons left of that particular kit because I've just used certain elements. Used a little book there. Honestly, you're going to love these. You're going to love them. I promise you. Gorgeous.
There is so much love for these collections. Beth says, okay, I've just bought the show. I just love Hunkydory. The colourway, says Linny, so beautiful. Crafty Angie saying, oh my, I thought I had passed today, but I caved again after that Debbie creation with the clock. 5 amazing projects so far. And the other thing, you know, obviously we're chatting about how beautiful these collections are, but hopefully now you're seeing the craftability and hopefully seeing how much you can get out of each and every one of the collections and how quick you can craft with these as well. For Holidays Design saying, yes, Ben, gems on a roll. Don't get me started. Anne says, okay, you've had your fun, once per show limit. Once per show, Anne? What? Liddy says, that would be so funny. Imagine being out and about and someone else's phone going off with an F on an R ringtone. And Mo on YouTube says, popping in to say, I totally want a, what am I like, ringtone. Mate, I'm telling you, this could be a winner for Crafters Companion. Recorded messages from the team that you can pop into your cards. Let me know if you want it. Yeah, Rachel's just actually said, I wonder if we could make a F on an R singing bear at that bear shop. I'm telling you, it's next level card making. Get our voices recorded into your cards. Let us know and I'll put it to Leanne and she'll probably go no. Wow, card of the show is going to be impossible to vote for. Lots of you saying, Valerie just saying, card winner is the whole collection. Get it whilst you can. The Buy the Show collection is absolutely everything that we're showing you right here. If you love the Forever Florals winter heavenly winter collection, you will definitely want to add in, if you're just going for that on its own, the beautiful parchment that you're going to get in here as well. And you've seen various ways to be able to pop this into all of your creations. We'll get the details up for you, 16 sheets within this collection once again. So beautiful florals and butterflies. Again, that one there, the florals with those little butterflies popped in there as well. And then you've got even more of those flowers in that slightly different colorway. And once again, those are the beautiful florals that Debbie just used as the insert to her card a few moments ago. And then you've got more of your sort of patterned parchment with your foliage going on there as well, and that is the set of 16 in the Heavenly Winter collection. Add that in as an added extra if you're going for the Heavenly Winter Forever Florals on their own, $7.99 or $11.59. And whilst you do that, please make sure you pop in the acetate as well, because this quite simply is glorious. You're going to get 16 sheets, 4 of each, double-sided, gold or silver in these different designs, and again plenty of snippability. I loved earlier on as well, by the way, if you didn't see the show earlier, Debbie literally took one of the pieces of the acetate and made a card with the forward acetate, so there's plenty of ways for you to be able to use it. Again, running through the acetate, you've got the theme of all of those gorgeous winter florals there, whether you go for the silver or whether you go for the gold. You've got a wonderful sheet of butterflies for you too. I think this one you're going to absolutely love, whether you go for the silver or the gold. Again, 4 sheets included within the collection. And then you've got your sheet here, which just gives you these beautiful kind of swirled corners. Again, flip it round, you've got the silver, 4 sheets of that included. So it's 16 sheets of your acetate, all told for $7.99 or $11.59 if you are a platinum member. As I say, if you're going for the Forever Florals Heavenly Winter collection on its own, add that in as well, because it will just help you to make your collection go even further. If you're going for the Buy the Show, which a lot of you are, then you're going to get all of that included because you get everything that we've shown you so far. It's a great saving, as I said, $42.99, $62.34. That's the platinum price. Another 20% comes off. And if you're shopping with us in the US, don't forget you're going to get free shipping as well. So if you want to add in any more extras, we've got some of the sparkles on the show from Hunkydory. We've got those gemstone rolls as well. You might want to chuck those in whilst you can. And also you'll get free shipping on everything else that you put into your basket as well. We are over a quarter of the stock of the Buy the Show collection gone. Let me just tell you, that is a lot of people jumping in and grabbing this. I know for a fact that if you're a fan of Hunkydory, you'll no doubt have jumped in, grabbed one or two of the collections, or probably the Buy the Show. What I'm hoping more than anything is if you're new to us, from the demos that you're seeing with Debbie on this show, you're convinced and you're buying into just how good Hunkydory is, because it is that good. The artwork's amazing, the foiling that you get is amazing, the craftability is amazing, and as I say, the value for money that you get with these collections as well is just quite simply off the chart. And what I love about the Buy the Show, as I said to you again, is you're looking through this little video here of kind of the elements that you get. The Forever Florals collection, very different to the Animal Kingdom, which is very different to that Clockwork Emporium. I look through here and think you've got lots of different styles, lots of different artwork for lots of different people. And again, if you're looking to make to sell very quickly, you're going to be making that money back and more. And that is the great thing, of course, about Hunkydory, that angel policy. If you're making cards, you can, of course, sell them. So whether it's for you, whether it's for an animal charity, whether it's for your local school, whether it's for the local church, whatever it might be, another great reason to jump in and grab this collection. I've just looked at the time.
I know.
We've got just over half an hour to go. So shut up, Moseby, and get crafting. Debbie Robinson, what set you going with next?
So I'm going to go with a little book of the Animal Kingdom. And somebody did ask the question earlier about how to use those pads. Do a bit of decoupage. Was it Armani? Did she ask about the decoupage element?
She just asked how to use the pads.
I'll show you how you can use them, because I love these. I just think little books, another one of those things that when they started coming out, I thought, oh my God, think of all the things that you can do with them. Think of all the cards. Me and my Auntie Jane literally, we're going to get a lot out of these. Absolutely. But they're absolutely fabulous. So first things first, I've got my card base. Now I've gone with a larger card again. So I went with a 7.5 by 7.5. And all I've done, Ben, is to get this, I've just literally added a little bit extra on, because 7.5 out of 7.5 in an A4 is a bit impossible to do. So I've just literally taken a 7.5 base, but then I've added a little bit extra. And the measurement for that one was 6.5, Debbie, eyes, 6 inches, and scored it an inch to create this flap. Now what I've done is I've used one of the sheets from the inserts for the inside of this base, and then I've just taken some of the cards, and again I'm just trying to make things go a bit further, so I've just literally gone with the front panel, taken 1/4 inch off. If you're ever unsure, just measure. Take a ruler, measure, use your glass mat as measurements as well, but it's just to see how you create that card base. Now, all I'm doing is creating the card base, and then we're going to decorate it with. Now, I'm going to go in with this end. I've not used any matting and layering again, Ben, because I think the white stamping card really complements this particular colour set, and also one of those gorgeous from the little book. I love them. I just think they're super cute. And all I haven't done anything, I've done no snipping, cutting or anything. I've simply popped it onto some white stamping card, taken 1/4 inch up. This is 6 by 4, so I've gone up 6 1/4, 4 1/4 for my base, stuck that on, and it's ready to go on the front of the card like so, which is where already you can see I've made a very quick card, but I want to do something a little bit more to it. So with that in mind, I'm going to use some more of the sheets, and I'll show you how you can use them. Bearing in mind, if you're going to do this technique, you're not going to get as many card toppers out of your particular design. And again, if I just line that up, doesn't that look gorgeous already? Love it. Really beautiful. And you could just add a quick, simple little sentiment on there.
What does that say?
Love to the whole family.
Aww.
Just beautiful. However, I wanted to just titivate it up a little bit more, so I'm just going to move it to one side just for the time being, because bringing in your other sheets, grab yourself some snippy scissors. You're getting 6 designs of each. I think it's 6 designs of each of these.
Yeah.
But there's 144, so you can think straight away how many images are in that book. There are a lot. So what you're going to do is take your scissors, and I want to create a bit of a decoupage element to this. So first things first, I'm going to go around the edge. Now, honestly, to do the snipping, I mean, Craig, this is one of his techniques that he absolutely loves. And it's just taking your scissors and going round the outside of the image.
You like fussy cutting, don't you?
You what, love?
Do you like fussy cutting?
Do you know, I was one of those that when, I think it's just because of the modern day, the way that we're living in the world of technology and dyes and things like that, that I've stopped doing it as much.
Right.
It's something I used to do a lot of because of the element of decoupage. And I used to make, do you know the little decoupage frames with flowers and things like that when kids were growing up? So I do it. I have done it. I've done it plenty of times in the past. It's just not as much as I used to. But I do enjoy it when I do it. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
No, it does make sense.
Yeah. It's something that I think is a lot easier than what people think. And it is just a case of, I'm going to cut out that image and then I'm going to layer it up. So already straight away, you could use that. That could be a topper. That could actually be a little bit of a background element in there as well. So you could have it like literally just being a background. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to put that to one side. Thankfully, I'd already cut myself another one. And I've got it ready with some foam pads on the back. But if you want to continue to do that, take another sheet and then just cut elements out of it. So I think, excuse me, my little chap here looks quite proud. Let's go in. Let's just release him from the family. Bearing in mind, I know, I feel like I'm cutting him away. But again, it's just playing around with them, Ben. And you can go in as close as you want. I'm leaving a little bit of an outline on mine. I know Craig loves to go in really close. I think because of my eyes. I leave that option. I leave that one. But again, I've got my little guy there. In fact, let me just snip a little bit more off him because I've realised I've missed his back. Can't have that bit, need to get rid of that bit. But again, he's ready to now pop some pieces on. But I'm not going to waste any of this. I want to use this as well. So, sorry, little one. Cut in and go around. And again, I'm just going to release them. Excuse me. But when you cut around there, look. Cute. There you go. Cute, super cute. Let me just transfer him because I've got some foam pads already at the ready. And then I've got another one. And again, you can layer up as many as you want. You can build up as many layers as you want. Because I did want to layer them up, so I've just put them out twice. I know, I love them.
Like some David Attenborough documentary taking place.
But this is when you can have a little bit of fun with your little books and get creative. Now, chunky glue is a good one for this one. 3D colour glue, should I say? 3D colour glue. Stop calling it chunky glue, Debbie.
No, please don't stop calling it chunky glue.
But it is 3D colour glue, Ben.
Yes.
I've got to be official, give it its official name. It's just got that gloopy consistency on it, which I just love. And it's perfect for decoupage layers. But I'm going down the Craig route of foam pads. So I'm going to layer that up over the top of the image, and it's giving me my first level of raised decoupage element. And then we're going to carry on building and building and building until we're happy with the result. This is when I might regret popping all foam pads on and not using chunky glue, because I do want to get some more demos in. Do you know what I was thinking, Ben? Are we going to have to do a demo of the show, the day today?
Yeah.
In this show?
Demo of the
Because Tiffany's not here. Tiffany doesn't make anything.
I mean, well, it's entirely up to you, really. I mean, because I'll leave that to the hands of you. It's just that I know you two. You get carried away with Tiffany later, and you'll forget. I won't forget. I'm very good at always remembering. Like when we've done like little pre-record shows before, I've been the one on occasions gone, I think we need to do the demo of the show /week/ thing here, so we won't forget.
Bless you. Well, to be fair, it's going to be an Hunkydory special today that's going to be winning.
Oh yeah, because you won Hunkydory. You did one.
We only did the one
earlier on.
We had too much fun, and so that one's gone by.
You were too busy mucking around earlier on, weren't you?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Me messing about, Mr. Moseby.
Yeah, I was taking it very seriously.
As if. You are a cheeky devil, you are.
Can I just say, whilst you're just sticking...
Yeah, I'm just peeling all bits off, don't
worry about me. A lot of people
me.
chatting about the fussy cutting. Valerie just says, I've done the cutting for years. Always remember, and I was watching Debbie do this, and I was going to mention, but I didn't, because she was in her element, chatting away. but I was thinking this to myself. I remember when you're doing your cutting, rotate the paper, not the scissors.
Oh,
that's what Debbie was doing. Makes it easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes 10
That's what
times
Valerie says.
easier. Yeah, absolutely. I used to make life so much difficult for myself until I was told you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, not doing it wrong, just doing it to make it easier. Make crafting easy.
Nee says, exactly, Debbie. Decoupaging these days is so different from decoupaging 10 years ago.
Yes, it
I
is.
think fussy cutting lends that almost seamless decoupage with no white areas around the cutout.
Yeah.
And Tammy says on Facebook, oh, don't stop saying chunky glue, Debbie. I love when you say that. She won't stop saying it. Just make sure when
I can't help saying
it
it.
says chunky glue, and she'll always go, oh, yes, your 3D collal glue. Just for those who are new, because then if they then jump on to the website and look for chunky glue, they won't be able to find it, will they?
They're going to struggle to find it because it is 3D collal glue. Do you know what, though? Can you see if I just lift it and tilt it?
Oh.
I forgot about you.
Your penguins are on there.
Literally tilt it, you can start to build up. Now, this is when you can get really creative and use all of your layers. And I think just for the very last one, I'm going to stick Mr. Penguin all on his own. I'll just put one tape on there, just again. You would take more time when you're doing this, but I want him quite at the foreground. He looks like he's the leader of the pack, doesn't he? Cheeky little thing he
Wow,
is.
yeah.
But again, I'm just going to, I've just thought, you know, afterwards, yeah, I think...
I like that.
Yeah, I quite like that, layer that up on the top. So I'm going to go in with my tape pen. Of course, these little books you can simply use as the topper. You saw that very first one that I did, where it was just the topper on its own. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Doesn't that look gorgeous? It's like a mirror image there, background, foreground, just gorgeous. And again, all I'm going to do for this bit, Ben, is add on my sentiment. Do I go with that one? Shall I go with that one? I quite like the idea.
Ooh, yes.
Put it down. No, because I'm saving that from the other one. I've got another one. Well, will I get that done, actually? That's the thing. Will I get it done? Bet. Let's just see, because I have got a ton more down here that I could use. Oops. By eye, Debbie, by eye.
By eye.
By eye. Get it right. So let's pop it on. Let's go in.
These would be good for your scrapbooking as well, wouldn't they?
Oh, well,
books.
do you know, honestly, I just think absolutely perfect for scrapbooking. They just be, honestly, absolutely beautiful. But again, take a look. And again, apart from adding, and this time it's the beautiful blues that I'm using, work gorgeous again. No, you're not going to waste all them gems, Debbie. No, stand away. You're not losing all those gems.
You'll find the gemstones on the website as well.
Yeah, absolutely you will.
Very,
very much so. And again, it's those little finishing details. So let's go in with just a couple down here. I mean, I do love it. You know me, Ben, I love my gems.
Yeah.
Everybody at Chesterfield knew that when they'd sew a card on display, if it didn't have any gems, it weren't a Debbie make.
Not yours.
It's not mine.
No.
It ain't mine. But honestly, they're just gorgeous. And I do love the idea of all those gems. All 1,000 was it, she said?
1,236.
Wow.
I think. From memory.
Now, that is just... I won't want to be the one that counts all that. Let me tell you. But again, it's just that little finishing detail, that little finishing touch. It's that I'm not going to overpower them with gems because I think the design of the Hunkydory themselves is just, absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get my gems.
Can I just say as well, make sure when you get this, if you're going for the buy of the show, or indeed if you're just going for the Animal Kingdom, make sure you have a good look through the little book and really take in the beautiful artwork that you've got. Because there is so much to love about this, and the penguin's just one of the images that you're going to get. And like you said, 6 times over, so plenty of chance to snip and decoupage and have fun with.
And you can see that decoupage layer there. That, of course, that would have looked equally as lovely just with it on the front. Absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I can't rate these kits enough. I cannot tell you how much I love Hunkydory, how passionate I am about that company, because they've just never let me down when it comes to quality, when it comes to what I can do with my cards. And the kind of finish. Going into a card shop to buy something with that exquisite detail on, you're talking a good couple of pounds. Mm-hmm. If you think about how many you can make out of your kit, you get your money back and tenfold and more. My Auntie Jean raised thousands of pounds for the St Luke's Hospice in Sheffield. She didn't do that by, skimping back on anything. She used to buy the collections, but she got that back because people would pay it. The quality of it screamed quality, and that's why people were quite willing to pay all that for it. And you get a lot of bang for your buck, she's saying. A lot of bang for your buck. Absolutely you do.
I just think I don't think I need to persuade the people who've bought Hunkydory products before to jump in and grab these collections. I think you'll be doing it yourself because you know all about the quality, you know all about the value for money that you're going to get. For those of you that have never bought Hunkydory before, maybe you're hearing about it for the first time today. You might not go for the full buy the show collection. However, I encourage you to dip your toe in the water and pick one of the individual collections to go for. The most popular collection that we've got is the Animal Kingdom. And what I would say to you is, when I look, I love the Clockwork Emporium, right? I absolutely love that. But when I look, if you're new to Hunkydory and you're thinking, which ones will appeal to the masses most? I think you'd probably look at these two. Certainly the Animal Kingdom as well, because I think everybody loves their animals. This is the second season of the Animal Kingdom, and I just very quickly wanted to show you through a few of the images that you're going to get inside the little book. Remember, there's 144 pages and you're going to get 6 images of each, and Debbie has brilliantly, hopefully, answered Imani's question and anybody else who was wondering, just different ways that you can use these beautiful images, and they really are like stunning pieces of artwork. And there's so many different animals in here, from animals that we might see here in the UK to animals that potentially are elsewhere in the world as well. You've got your beautiful fox there and the fox cub. I mean, those otters, literally the cutest thing. I mean, just melt your heart, those two, don't they? You've got stags in here, always hugely popular. You've got the wolves in here as well. You've got beautiful creatures of the ocean in there as well, with those killer whales. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Look at the howling wolf there in the background, and again, it's one of those sets that you really do need to take time over and just appreciate how beautiful that artwork is. Again, the polar bear in there, you've got those otters in there, the killer whale again, you've got your bison, or is that a buffalo? I can never tell the difference. Buffalo or bison? Is that a bison? Do you know what is it? What's the difference between a buffalo and a bison? You can't wash your face in a buffalo.
I was just about to say, same as Georgina. I thought in different parts of the world. Oh no, dad joke. What are you like?
You've got your dolphins there as well. They're different creatures, aren't they? Buffaloes and bisons. You've got your owls. I don't know the actual answer, but I like mine the best. And then lastly, you've got those beautiful bears as well. Georgina, it was a joke. We're moving on. Doesn't matter. I only did it. I'm not interested in the actual answer. I only did it so I could tell my joke. I've done that now, so we can now move on. There's any reason. Then you've also got your beautiful. I did it. What's the actual answer, just so that everybody knows? Buffaloes, Africa and Asia. Bisons are found in North America and Europe, and of course you can't wash your face in a Okay.
Oh dear, his jokes get worse, Georgina, his jokes get worse. Hey, come on, I want 2 more demos in this next 20 minutes. Come on, stop having a giraffe.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm doing as quick as I can. Right, quickly look through. So I've shown you this previously, so we'll go through a little bit speedier because I'm getting told off on all fronts here. Terrible dad jokes. You're not going quick enough. Don't care about your dad jokes. I'm looking up the actual answer between. Thank you, George. Vision Mixer George is the only person who appreciated that. Thank you, George. Oh, that way round. Seriously. I don't know what happens sometimes. But I'm going as quick as I can, yes, because the point is, with just 17 minutes left, we want to get in. We're not going to beat Craig's record here. How on earth he did 12 in the space of 2 hours, I have no idea. But
what I'm going to say.
Well, yes, absolutely. It definitely wasn't me on the show. Yes, we're going to get in a 6th demo. 7th demo? A 7th demo, I think. Those are, I heard that. Those are all of your... I heard you chanting in the background. Those are all of your beautiful elements of your topper collection, and then you've got your inserts in here as well, very quickly. This is the Animal Kingdom. It is $23.98. It is $34.78 if you're platinum. But if budget stretches, go for the full collection because you will get this and everything else that we've shown you on the show with a 10% discount at an unbelievable price. Right, we've got 15 minutes left. So let us get over for what will probably be the final demo. Have we decided then? So we're going to do the demo of the show, but are we going to do the demo of the day as well?
Ooh, I don't know. It's entirely up to you. Let's see. Shall we do one more?
Come on then.
Go on, let's do one more.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to your favourite, Ben.
Yes.
And I do love this. And I love this particular design that you can see in front of me because I do think you do look like him. You can see you modelling yourself on him.
There I am, look.
Yeah, look.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fabulous. Could have got him in the box there. But I'm going to pull him out. Let's get him pulled out there, like so. We're going to use this element as well. So I'm going to go in with this element. So let's pull this one out. And you've got these frames. Again, 2 frames on these. In fact, they just look absolutely gorgeous. The matte-tastic quality is amazing. Do not waste any of this waste. Don't waste the waste.
Don't waste the waste.
Don't waste the waste, use the waste. Simply just release it from the holes, the pips, the things that are holding it into place. It's already die cut for you. The foiling on this is just incredible. It's absolutely beautiful, Ben. And I know that you're going to appreciate this when you get this home on how gorgeous this is. Now, of course, you are a dapper chap, so let's go in with a dapper chap. Let's
That's
get
a
you
great
out.
little sentiment,
It's
that.
a gorgeous one, isn't it? Yeah. Masculine cards again. I just love these. I think they're absolutely incredible. I'm going to throw everything on this card. Again, lovely little pieces. What else is there? You're a real classic.
Oh,
you
yes.
are. Absolutely you are. I'll leave those for now because what I'm going to do is bring in my card blank. So I've popped on some gold card onto a card blank, and this is actually measuring at 7 inches by 7 inches. Again, I always make my card blanks separate, so I do a 7 inch by 7 inch and then an 8 by 7 and go into the inch mark and then attach them together. I've taken one of the cards and I've chopped up into this now. This is one of those cards that has got the foiling on.
Yeah.
And I've chopped up elements of it to mix match. I took a little bit of inspiration from the cheat sheet with this one because I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And again, really easy to do. So just think about how you are doing these and where you're going to position them and how you're going to pop them on. However, I quite like, let's go in, we'll go down there, we'll go up there.
It's like
Let's
a
have it
crafty
that
jigsaw
way.
you're putting together there.
Actually, that's exactly what it is, Ben. It's just a little bit of a jigsaw. So I'm going to just pop on some tape because I've got one more I want to squeeze in as well with the Animal Kingdom.
Just to say, Julie's caved in, bought the show.
Fabulous. You won't regret it.
Jen's bought the show. Jen also saying this is my first time buying Hunkydory.
Oh.
And I'm really excited. She'll be addicted, won't she?
Absolutely, totally and
There's no
utterly
going back now.
addicted. Honestly, wait till you see the quality when you get it home. We talk about it here because we do love Hunkydory, but wait until you see this matte-tastic, which has got that gorgeous finish, the adorable scorable, which is the no cracks and no crease when you fold it. Absolutely gorgeous in itself. What else is there? Matte-tastic, which is the matte finish. I'm trying to think of all the other ones. Honestly, just trust the process.
Parchment.
Absolutely beautiful.
Your acetate in there.
Oh,
little books you're going to
acetate, the
absolutely love.
You'll be addicted. I can promise you, you're going to get addicted to Hunkydory, as I have been for many years. So again, I'm just patching all that up, Ben. I'm then going to start framing this, and I thought that frame looks absolutely gorgeous. You can lift these off, but because of time constraints, I'm going to go in with laying it flat, I think. In fact, no, you're not, Debbie. You're not scrimping. You're not going to scrimp right at the very end. So we're going to go in, and we're going to pop on a few foam pieces. Oops, you can get off. There you go. You get on there. Let's take those bits off. But this is the wonderful thing about Hunkydory. Creative, simple, classic, beautiful. What other words can we use for it? Quick, easy. Anybody of any age can use these. They're just absolutely gorgeous. The quality is outstanding. The company is fantastic. All the guys from Anne-Marie, who goes, doing the regular demonstrations. Ms. Wheeler, our lovely Pauline.
P-Wheels.
Yeah, there's loads of them that that in itself, I'm not even going to add anything to it because that's gorgeous. In fact, I think the only thing I'm going to pop in there is Where's my real classic gone?
You what?
My real there you are. You're the real classic.
You're the real
real deal, absolutely. But again, it's just showing you the kind of things that you can do. But yeah, the team at Hunkydory are just absolutely incredible. I think I've got glue stuck on me me mat.
That one.
Yeah, I think I have got a bit of glue on there.
Rebecca's saying, love this design, Debbie. I'm definitely going to try it. Honestly, even if you only get one set today, like Jen has said, she's bought Hunkydory for the first time. Try it, give it a go. You'll definitely come back for more. And the great thing is, well, as you all know, watching the channel as well, there's always loads of new Hunkydory stuff coming all the time. And the amount of launches that you know, I've done since I've been here over the course of the last year or so, there's lots of different designs, and as we said, lots of different ways to be able to craft, because you've got the topper kits, you've got the square books, the little books, you've got the inserts, you've got, I mean, in this by the show, acetate, you've got parchment in here as well. And like, I think this is a great kind of selection of different artwork for lots of different people. And if you search the website, search for Hunkydory, you'll see some more of the goodies that they do. And by the way, I don't know the exact date, but we were chatting in the break a little while ago. If you love Hunkydory, not too far away, got a big show coming, haven't we, Debbie?
Yes, we have. Not too far in the distant future. We've got a big show coming up, which I can't wait for. Really can't. Honestly, I do, you know, there's many of us. Craig obviously loves his Hunkydory. I adore Hunkydory. I have done for many, many a year. And still to this day, still use Hunkydory kits, still buy. I am still an avid buyer myself. Because I love them. Just layering that up with an extra one because I realised I've got a bit of layer on there. But I still to this day use them because of the quality. It's absolutely outstanding. The company is a brilliant company, as you know, Ben. It's one of your favourites too.
One of my faves.
Absolutely. So all I've done here at the minute, as you can see, is line up and layer up. And I'm literally just adding, I mean, I'm throwing everything at this one. If you were doing this at home, again, that longevity, you probably won't put as much as this on there. However, I want you to see, now have I got some gold? Let's bring this gold back in because I want to go in with a little bit of gold.
You're loving these gemstones, aren't
you? These might be just going back in my bag later tonight. Where's Tracy? Where's Tracy?
I haven't seen her for a bit, actually. You might get away with it.
I might get away with it. She might not notice. Do you think she'll notice? Do you think she will?
She probably will. She's a stickler for the detail.
She is, isn't she, actually? I don't think I'm going to get away with it. But get hold of these gems. Let me tell you, these gems are just that finishing touch. Absolute finishing touch, and again just shows you the kind of things that you can do. You can go and use as much as you want of the collection, as little as you want as the collection. You're going to make it work for you. I'm just going to put those back on.
Let us know in the comments as well, just before we finish, if you've bought Hunkydory before, let us know why you love it. Let's have your comments as to why other people should jump in and buy it. Maybe the 3 words that come to mind when you think of Hunkydory. Hunkydory in 3 words in the comments. Let us know. Mary Rena just saying super layout with those amazing papers. Crafty AJ says I bought loads of Hunkydory, never disappointed. And boom, take a look at that. That's brilliant.
Thank you.
Might be my favourite.
Might
be my favourite. Let's get those all lined up to get ready to do the demo of the show. Whilst we do that, thank you to Panda Crafts who sent in a few jokes. What? I don't know who started this. What happens to grapes when you step on them? They let out a little wine. Valerie says, Ben, I can just see your wife roll her eyes when you're at home. She doesn't even listen anymore. She doesn't even bother rolling the eyes. Panda Crafts, I'm going to remember these. What is a vampire's favourite fruit?
No idea.
A blood orange.
Oh!
Another fruit-related pun. Panda Craft says, what are twins' favourite fruit?
Twins' favourite fruit?
Twins.
No idea.
Pears. Pears. Oh, dear. Right.
Go on then.
Are we ready? Come on.
Ooh.
Line them all up.
Honest to God, right, so we'll start with number 1. Gorgeous, let's do it there. Number 1, in fact, you know what, I think that might be a female, cub female. Yeah, we're going to go with a he. We're going to go with a her. So number 1. Number 2 was the triple point steampunk, so number 2.
Yep.
Number 3, this is when we did, shall we count this as a 3? Shall we count,
no.
Right.
3.
3.
Yep.
4.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
6.
Oh, yeah.
Or 7.
That's my favourite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards! This is amazing. What? Oh, there's... What are you saying I know for in my ear? What's going on?
Because you can't make a mind up.
Oh, right, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. Vote now on Facebook, on YouTube. Facebook, YouTube. No. We'll give you 2 minutes on this, and then we will do the demo of the day as well at the end, all right? So get voting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. Details on the screen for the Buy the Show collection. £93.50, $135.62 if you're platinum. That gives you your free US shipping. And so many of you have gone down that route. Don't forget, if you're getting the Buy the Show, you've got the free US shipping, and that is then applicable to anything else that you pop into your basket as well. This is the beautiful Forever Florals Heavenly Winter collection. Again, on that beautiful matte-tastic 350 GSM, your cardstock. Don't forget, you've got 8 of your die-cut topper sheets, 8 of your accent foiled sheets, 8 of your printed sheets included as well. And of course, within this collection, you've got your square little book in there. You've also got all of those inserts too. It's like, and we've mentioned this before, but I think it really kind of helps to put it in my mind. It's like that you've had a personal shopper go out, select everything that you'll need to put together the most stunning, beautiful card. They put it all together in a pack for you and gone, there you go, get crafting. That's what this is all about. Within this set as well, don't forget, you're going to get 2 sheets of your little pop-out tags here, which I absolutely love. Your elegant extras, and it gives you all the different flower names, almost like when you plant a little pot or in the garden. You put the little tag in there to remind you what it was, and you've got all the information about those different flowers as well, which I just think is super, super cute. Just before I go through the rest of this collection, I've got the result of the demo of the show, so we can do the demo of the day. Yes.
Right, yeah. Oh, hang on a minute.
1 and 6 were very, very close. But the winner, you don't get them out, they've not won.
Oh, they've not won?
No, they were very close. The winner, 7!
Oh!
Yes!
There you go, the lovely steampunk, absolutely beautiful it is. Right then, so we're doing demo of the day?
So demo of the day is the number 1, which is Debbie's beautiful card. She made with the acetate earlier on Play Your Crafts, right, with the Heavenly Winter collection. So that is number 1, or numero duo.
Duo.
Yes, it's 2. So 1 or 2, get voting. You've got about 2 minutes to get your vote in, and then we'll announce the demo of the day, because of course, Totally Tiffany takeover coming up later on. That's why, because there won't be any demos as such. I don't know why I'm doing that. Right, also within the Forever Florals collection, your matching inserts as well. And again, as we said, all of these inserts correspond and correlate to the florals that you're going to get in your collection. So if it is as simple as you getting this for the first time, like Jen decides to grab this collection, you can take some of your cardstock, score it in half, choose whichever toppers that you want to go on there, choose a sentiment, grab a matching insert. You've made yourself, in next to no time, an absolutely beautiful, beautiful card. However, as we've seen with Debbie, there's so many different ways to be able to use this collection, so many different things that you can do with these, and different ways that you can use the cardstock. And if you're adding in things like your acetate and your parchment as well, just phenomenal. That's also included within this collection, 36 sheets of your inserts, and then you've got your square little book of Heavenly Winter as well. 150 sheets within here. And once again, if you like that idea of fussy cutting and snipping these out like you saw with the little book when we were using the Animal Kingdom earlier on, you can do. If you like the idea of just taking one of these and using that as your card base, adding a sentiment, maybe just adding a few of those gemstones on there as well, you can do. But the point is 150 sheets of craftability right here, however you decide to use them. And once again, in this particular little book, you've got the ability to snip in and use those tags, use those embellishments elsewhere. So it's not really just 150 sheets. You've got even more than that when you consider how much snippability you've got with those little sentiments and tags. We are rapidly running out of time. As I've said, if the budget stretches today, please go for the full collection. If you're a Hunkydory fan, I've no doubt you already have, because over 30% of the stock has already disappeared. If you're new to Hunkydory, grab the collection which you think suits you the best. get it home for an absolute steal, and get crafting. And I can honestly say that you will be back to grab more. As we head into the final minute, Marnie says, I had to cave and buy the show. I love Hunkydory. Beautiful, versatile, easy to use. Crafty AJ, I bought loads of Hunkydory. Never disappointed. Get yours checked out after the show. But what, I hear you cry, was the demo of the show?
Oh.
Two.
Oh.
Gotta be the steampunk. Gotta be.
Thank you very much. Absolutely love it. Did take some inspiration from some of the designs, but it's just beautiful. You can put as little or as much as you want to these. What you can be assured of is quality, superb quality, beautiful quality, but value for money as well. So absolutely fabulous.
When are you back?
I'm down at Crate and Craft until the 1st of December, so you'll see me beginning of December.
Ah, I'll be moustacheless by then.
Oh, ooh.
Well, I kind of do want to keep it, but I think I'll get in trouble at home.
No, I want your bear again.
Yeah,
I want your bear again.
Thank you so much to Debbie. I'll see you at 7 o'clock with Totally Tiffany. It's a takeover in the craft house, but until then, check out your baskets. Bye for now.